What's up? So, I had an epiphany last night. An explosion of thoughts. A meltdown of ideas. I just had to get that stuff onto like a video or something today before I forgot about it. You know what it is? I look pretty damn nice with my haircut and a clean-shaven face. Or cleaned up face. Okay, no. Let me get to the actual topic now. So, all this captainzack drama happened last night. And I'm not going to talk about that directly, but that did make me think of something. We don't know how to villainize people in this community properly, and that's why we don't have a good villain. And you know why? First, there's two parts to this. First part is, I don't think we know how to vilify people properly in this community. You know why we vilify people? Think about, bigger villains we've had. Myself, Tweak, captainzack, Mistake, Salem. And that's what comes off, the top of my head when I think of people the community has vilified. Zero, actually. And, hell, even Mr. R. And you know why that is? They have one thing in common. They have playstyles and characters people generally don't like. Campy playstyles, slow playstyles, or they play, Bayonetta, and they're vilified for that. And I'm just going to say it's not how you create a proper villain. Because anyone can pick up Bayonetta and play really lame, and now suddenly they're a villain. Anyone can play Rosa and play defensive, now suddenly they're a villain. And, it's just, that doesn't make a proper villain. That makes a Saturday morning, goon, antagonist who everyone realizes at the end of the day wasn't even that bad. That's how you make, it's just nothing. So, I don't think we vilify people properly because they don't look at the right things to vilify. We should be looking at people's actions and their words. And I feel like there are certain people in this community who, can play off as better villains than we do. For example, and I'm not saying they are villains, I'm just saying, if they were to play their roles properly, this role properly, they could do it well. And those people like Ally and Mr. R and Anti, people who not necessarily talk shit, but can be a bit antagonist at times. Can cause some strife and some drama. And they could easily play the role of villain if they wanted them to. And I think this leads to my next point is that I don't think even if they could, there's a good reason to play the villain in this community. And there's a few reasons why. First of all, from a community perspective, if you're playing a villain and being a dick to people aren't going to help you out. So, say you're playing a top player, and other top players don't like you for being a dick. Well, they're going to help beat you. And then you're just going to be screwed. That sucks. So, that's one of the things. But now, I think from the general, community spectrum-wide, part of this, I think we don't actually know how to play along with the villain properly. So, this is how people treat a villain in the community. You're a villain? I hate you. I hope you die. I hope you get 6th, 5th in a tournament. I hope you get upset by a random. I hope your career gets bodied. And the people that like the villain, which, happens too, I hope this person does well. I hope they beat this person. I hope they upset this person. I hope they shit on this guy. And that's it. It all comes down to the play in-game and how they do the tournaments and in-game. And then their personal life. People don't focus on the right thing. And this comes to my next point, where I think a proper villain has people that support the actions a villain does, not just their play, but the actual actions. Let's say someone were to call out, Ally, and first of all, this is not me saying, I'm saying as an example. Let's say someone would say, hey, Ally, you went EVO 2016, it was a fluke, you got a lucky bracket, everyone was playing bad, and blah, blah, blah. And some people, a lot of people are like, yo, what the fuck, dude, that's messed up. But, people who support a villain properly wouldn't say, yeah, get fucked, Ally. Screw you, I hope this person beats Ally when they play. No. A person who supports their villain properly would support their words, their meaning, and the message. They would say, you know what? I kind of agree with this person that Ally got a lucky bracket, that everyone played badly. That, he wouldn't have won EVO with a different bracket or on a different day, or if people were in SDing and, all this stuff. That would be a proper supporter for a villain. Which goes into the fact that we don't have people who do that. But I think if we did have someone who did that, people wouldn't do that anyway. You have to take sides, because a good villain has its minions. It has its people behind it that supports its ideals, its actions, and its thoughts. Which, of course, also makes a good hero, his ideas and thoughts that people can get behind. So, that is that. And I think as a follow-up to this, villains don't... If we had any villains in the community, captainzack is the closest thing we have to a villain, although I don't think he's really a great villain. They don't they don't play the role properly. You know, if you're a villain and you're getting upset about being a villain, you're being emotional, and you can't actually play the role and feed into the fact that you're a villain, it just doesn't work out. Okay? So, that is that. That is why I don't think we have good Smash villains. That's why I don't think we're going to have a good Smash villain until, you know, we can actually find someone that wants to play the role and plays it, and we can play along with the role. You know, we have to actually take sides to make a villain work. And then the villain himself has to know he has his taking sides and has to give us sides we can take with good reason to, outside of lol, villain, lol, I like him, lol, I hate him. You know, it's actually a really good rivalry. It almost could become like a villain 3, Mars versus Mistake. Because, you know, there was some shit talk about the sides. You know, there were some people taking up sides on both of them and, like, agreeing with both their points. And you had a really damn good rivalry. Those two played out. That was a hype set no matter what, just because you could actually take sides. You could make one of them the hero and one of them the villain, depending on who you are. That is the type of shit that if we wanted villains in the community, we would need more. So with that, I just woke up and had to get this out. I gotta go to class now. Peace out. And actually, one thing I want to say before peacing out is, if you don't know what makes a good villain in general for fighting games, there is a video by Corey Gaming called Analysis, Villains in FGC and Esports, 7 minutes long. It is a really damn good video on just villains in esports. So yeah, peace out.